Well, it's time to have some fun and go look at some trailers. I'm Bob West, and come along with me as we RV.
Hello there, I'm Bob West, and here we are again on As We RV, and we're in a Jayco trailer. It's a 330RTS. They got all these terms. Let me tell you what that means. So we're in a tow-behind unit that feels like a fifth wheel. It's a really large unit. It's not a huge family sleeper. Could be, but it's really not. What it's meant for is somebody's going to spend a lot of time in their trailer. Maybe they're even thinking about retiring. And the difference at 30 feet to 40 feet, where you start talking about maybe I should get a fifth wheel, is height. So this trailer is going to be just under 12 feet high. A fifth wheel would be 13.6. It'd be a maximum height because it has to go over the back of your truck, and it's going to tow a little bit better because it's going to be a little bit more forward. However, it's going to be a lot heavier, and it's going to have stairs in it. That may not be something you're interested in. You noticed when we came into the trailer, on the outside, it had a 5 steps, so it's up pretty high. In this particular unit, it has an island kitchen. It has a slide out on this side only, which is nice because when it's in, you can still get by the slide out to get to the refrigerator, which we have right here, which is built into this unit and looks really nice. I mean, really nice, okay? And you've got cabinets to burn throughout the whole thing, right? Some theater chairs for seating over here. You got my lawn couch that I'm just this big believer in. You've got more cabinets up top. You've got this big old freaking TV with this giant entertainment center next to it, right? And it's actually got a little shelf in here that you can put your iPod on, or you can hook something up to, and then next door to it, it's got room for DVD players and things like that, which again is pretty nice to have, but you're going to probably have cables running back and forth somewhere. And then it's got the sound bar system and a speaker system in the ceiling, which is really nice, and a glass fireplace, you know, and it's got plenty of drawers, plenty of storage. It's got a pantry on it that apparently, there we go, magnetic locks. Doors you got to lift up or kind of tug on to get open, which is what you want. You got a nice huge microwave up here. You got a burner stove, which is nice, an oven, a broiler, and you got a centralized island sink with power in it that drops down, cutting boards that come out, and again, I've talked about this a number of times. I'll talk about it again here. I really like this cutting board setup. So one of them's drain, and one of them's a cutting board. So if you're doing your dishes, your other sink is covered, and you can put stuff on it to drain while it's drying. Because remember, you don't have a washing machine, it's you. You know, it's you all the time. If you don't make this stuff convenient and easy, camping's going to be difficult. If you're a contractor and you're working on a job for 3 years, like a bridge job, you're out somewhere, this is a great deal because you're going to feel right at home. You're going to have plenty of room. It's got some nice lights hanging from the ceiling here. It's pretty sturdy. It's got your central heat and air, which is pretty nice. It's got this kind of white antique paint job to it. Wouldn't suit me personally. I'd rather have the darker colors because if they get dirty, it doesn't show as bad. But it's a really nice touch. You know, the eagle picture is a nice touch. The theater seating is really cool. These seats actually kick out, so when you're watching your TV, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to have your feet up and watch something in cup holders. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but if you're living in the thing, and a lot of people are retiring to, this is not so bad to be retiring to. I mean, it's 70 grand, right? It's just not that bad. One of the things I really like is that wide couch again. You know, we always talk about it. You can't talk about it enough. Where you're sitting there and somebody says, "Hey, take a seat on the couch," and you're going, "Okay," but the darn thing isn't it's not wide enough to put your feet up on one side or the other, and here it is, it's that way, you know. And so a couple of people watching the TV, you know, 2 in the little lounge, 1 on the floor, 1 on the couch, 6, 7 people can watch a movie in here if it's raining outside, you know. But if you're living out on a contract, this is perfect. This is all you want in a trailer, and it's designed really well. Now, again, look at different types of trailers. Look at Keystones and Prime Times and Jaycos. Jaycos are good trailer. There are just things that I don't like. Like, they have these LED lights that they look bland. The door latches are plastic. They're not metal. You know, so look for those kind of things. If you're a guy that's coming in and out, wham, 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 you got kids, wham, 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 you need to have some strength in your trailers. But I cannot knock the layout of this trailer, and I can't knock the design, because if I'm in here with a dog, I'm feeling darn comfortable, and I'm going to retract what I said earlier. It turns out that this is a slide, now that I'm looking at it, and it looks like it comes in about right here, and it looks like it comes in just far enough that you can open the refrigerator when it's in the open position, but you definitely wouldn't be able to get to the drawers right here. So if you're traveling down the road, you're going to have to think about that. You can get these cabinets here, and that's kind of nice. So I want to retract that. Let's have a slide on this side. I do like the cabinets up here, even though I'm 5'5" and they're hard to reach. I want you to realize this, that what you put up here is not something you're going to get to all the time. Most people probably put their media gear up here. I would consider putting something like extra blankets or other gear up here, because this cabinet to me is completely useless. I can't get up to it. So maybe this is a good place to put my first aid kit, something that's in a box that I can reach, right? But I really do, I like this color. I like the style of it. I like cloth. I am anti-leather as a person, but you might be all leather. You know, that's the beauty of these trailers. They come in all designs. Let's take a walk forward into the bedroom, which has a slide out. So when you're underway, you're being towed, this bed is going to be all the way up against this dresser, and you're not going to be able to get into any cabinet in this unit. Why is that important? I don't know. Maybe it's important because when you go to load the unit, you won't be able to get to the bed. So you won't be able to get into these cabinets, which are really nice. I mean, my wife would dig this. You know, these little sock drawers, panty drawer, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, when I'm getting ready for a trip, I'm going to have to open the slide to get all the way over here. Otherwise, I got to crawl on the bed. These cabinets are huge. I mean, there's no problem here putting in your hanging gear, your shoes, you know, your stuff, your extra bath towels and your blankets. There's plenty of room. You got this really nice settee right here. You got a whole nother TV right up there. You know, it's nice. But, and I mean this in all sense of the word, you got to try this stuff out. You got to think, how often am I going to use it? This thing's got pass-through storage underneath it. You know, it's got room for my golf clubs. It's got a tray up front for batteries and to hold down a generator, you know, so you can go boondocking. It's got 2 TVs, one for her, one for me, John Wayne time. It's got the table, it slides out, seats 4 people, and the random chairs. Okay, I like dinettes, but I can live with the table. It's got that really cool sink. It's going to feel comfortable. Hell, I can entertain the boss. This is a good unit for 70 grand. It's a good deal. It really is. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, enjoy it. I'm Bob Weston for As We RV. Thanks a bunch.